What up, Dokkaners? Big, huge, major, ultra news. The new EZA coming to both global and JP for the TEQ Evil Exchange Buu, whatever you want to call it, is here, and it is ridiculous. I just did a live stream. We were waiting for it, and we saw the duty translations, which were just basically rough translations from Google's like image capture. It was pretty good, and now we have the real translations courtesy of Minato. So let's take a look and let's see what is going on with this. What I thought going into this was that this alone is not going to be a broken EZA. I think with this, you add this to the Majin Power category, and the category is going to become one of the best categories in the game. Let's see if that is indeed the case. Let's take a look here. Also, I have the original form here. The transformation conditions for the Gotenks didn't change, and these are the two dual Dokkan festivals from one celebration. So if those conditions didn't change, these won't change. So I will basically kind of switch back and forth to compare with these. So let's start with the base form. Ki +4, 170% for Majin Power, 170% Ki +3 for Artificial Life Forms. Greatly raises attack for 1 turn, and raises defense for 1 turn. Okay, so this was one key difference with the Google image capture translations. Greatly raises attack for 1 turn, raises defense for 1 turn, causes immense damage. Ki +3, attack and defense plus 150%, attack plus 50% when performing a super attack, reduces damage received by 40%. Reduces damage received by an additional 30% when there is a Majin Power category ally attacking in the same turn. Attack and defense plus 50% when there are no Majin Power category enemies. Exchange with Pure Evil Buu when conditions are met. So just look at this. This was the base form. There was no defense, so you had no backbone on which you could build this damage reduction. So this really didn't do much for you. And then the transformation, well, then the super attack was only focusing on attack. Transformation, though, starting from turn 3 from the start of battle. So this is exactly like the Gotenks. Then we go into the Evil Buu. Let me pull up the Evil Buu form. So Evil Buu over here, still no backbone, but same damage reduction. You have some dodge, though, and you can stun. So let's take a look at Evil Buu. So this guy greatly raises attack for 3 turns, raises defense for 3 turns, causes immense damage, and seals. So that's kind of what happens here, except no defense. Ki +3, attack plus 200%, defense plus 150, attack plus 70% when performing a super attack, reduces damage received by 40%, gains an additional damage reduction of 30% when there's a Majin Power category ally attacking in the same turn. So the damage reduction didn't change, but this is still a lot, especially when you consider that and all the residual damage or defense that you might have gained in the last turn. Then from this one, extra defense, attack and defense plus 50% when there are no Majin Power category enemies, 70% chance to stun, high chance to dodge. And then to transform, it's just going to be simply can be activated when HP is 70% or more starting from turn 4 after exchange happens, the 4th turn after exchange. Now the key difference here is that the Super Gotenks had an extra fail-safe ability to give you some health if you were below 50%, you weren't necessarily in range of transforming. Here you don't have that. You do have dodge, and you do have damage reduction, and you do have defense, and you do have stun. You have a lot of different things, but the main power lies in the committee. You have a group of Majin Power characters with group damage reduction, with group massive regen. More likely than not, you are going to be transforming into Super Buu as soon as you possibly can. When you do, you turn into this behemoth right here. So let me pull up Super Buu's details. Even in his base form, he actually has some pretty good stuff. Damage reduction 50%, greatly raised attack and defense multiplicatively, and you can seal. So this is actually some pretty good stuff. Also, crit chance went up per Rainbow Key Sphere. So now, massively raises attack for 3 turns, greatly raises defense for 3 turns, causes immense damage and seals. Ki +4, attack plus 250, defense plus 200%, attack plus 100% when performing a super attack, reduces damage received by 50%, reduces damage received by an additional 20% when there is a Majin Power category ally attacking in the same turn. Okay. So when we were waiting for the translations, we were looking at the horrible translations, and yeah, this part was a little iffy, and I am not surprised that the mistranslations that were shown were not quite correct. Attack plus 50 and chance to crit plus 25% per Rainbow Key Sphere attained. If you guys were on my live stream and you saw the Google translations, then you know what this almost was in Fantasyland, but this is actually what the translations are. So yeah, this is still very good because with 4 Rainbow Key Spheres, you're launching a crit and you got an extra 200% attack. Now the damage reduction hasn't changed total in terms of overall. You have more base damage reduction, so this is good because in the event that you don't have a Majin Power ally on the rotation, you still have 50% damage reduction. You have crazy defense. and you have crazy attack and defense buffing. The key difference here with the Gotenks is that the Gotenks had an even higher backbone, 300% attack and defense. You had dodge, but you had no damage reduction, so it kind of offsets. This one gives you the more sure thing in terms of coverage. No dodging, but damage reduction and a nice backbone. But the Gotenks gave you the dodge, the little bit more risk reward kind of thing. So it's really up to you what category you prefer, what team you prefer, and overall what the showcases are going to be like as far as who is ultimately better. On paper, this guy looks better to me though. So let me know what you guys think about this one in the comments down below. The EZA looks really, really good. Now that's not all when it comes to the information coming in. We have 4 different announcements on global. We'll check JP in a second. Super Battle Road and Extreme Super Battle Road are coming. Now, actually, I want to check something because I'm pretty sure the dates have changed or something. So let me pull up where's the campaign details? Let me pull up the campaign details. This is for JP. Let me pull up Global's campaign over here. So we had 2 Extreme Super Battle Roads coming up, right? So we had one that already happened. That was on the 28th. That was the Siblings Bond one. The next one is coming up on the 8th. So the fact that we're getting news for the Extreme Super Battle Road coming up on the 8th leads a lot of people to believe that this means they're going to be incorporating not just the EZA, but also content for next week, which also includes Goku Day. So we could potentially be getting our first glimpses at other stuff coming up on top of this. Maybe. But these 4 events are coming up. So Super Battle Road is going to be GT Heroes. Extreme Super Battle Road is going to be Worthy Rivals. Then we've got Infinite Dragon Ball History versus Other World Warriors. Oh, how cool would it be if we got that Hercules dude in there? What's his name? Like Morgoth or something? Intensive. That was Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know. Whatever his name is. Ouroboros, Olboloro, whatever. Intensifying Fights is going to be coming up. I like this. This is kind of like a choose your own adventure kind of thing. This is coming up. All of this will be revealed in the data download. That will be coming up later on today. It is technically today now. There's going to be an EZA that is going to be dropping tonight, technically. So I will be going live on the channel again to do this EZA. And then if there's anything else that also shows up, surprisingly, in between, we will also take care of all that. So this is going to be a very eventful 24 hours for Global and JP Dokkan. Let me check the JP news. So JP, they got Infinite Dragon Ball History and the Intensifying Fights. What the heck is this? Something different. What is this? Oh, burst coin stuff. Yeah, nobody cares. All right, so there you go. Yeah, I mean, both versions are on the same page. And this little info from Rick, our local data miner, with Intensifying Fights announcement, SBR, ESBR announcements on global. Looks like they're adding content for next week as well. We'll see if this data download includes Goku Day content. So that could include things like the meat event or the special challenge where you use the orange keys stuff. Could even include some sort of Goku Day event, challenge event. Who knows? So all will be revealed when it comes to all of that in the upcoming data download. It could also, it will also include the category weakness for this event. As of right now, we don't know what category this unit is going to be allergic to in that Extreme Z Battle series. So when that happens, I'll drop a video and I'll let you guys know. But regardless, make sure you guys are joining me for the live stream coming up later on today or tonight, because I will be doing this EZA live and I cannot wait to check out this unit. Majin Power just came out of nowhere. Dude, Dokkan is cooking. This is the time to jump on board with Dokkan if you're not playing the game because either you're bored or you're just not too happy. They have done a really good job. They have been cooking with the events. They have been cooking with bringing older categories to the modern meta. They are making these EZAs really, really good. This is a good time to jump on board with Dokkan, grind them stones, get your daily mission rewards. 9-year anniversary is coming up in less than 3 months, in 2 months, basically. So we are cooking on global. We are cooking on Dokkan in general. This is an absolute W. I love it. Massive props to Dokkan for making this good. We might even get this, actually. We might even get a first look at what this EZA might look like, maybe. So yeah, all will be revealed in that data download. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Put in the comments your thoughts on the EZA for the Exchange Buu. Where do you rank this EZA in your opinion? Let me know in the comments down below. Let me know anything else you want to talk about regarding all of these announcements. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future and click the notification bell so that you let you know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it. Thanks again. Stay tuned and remember to Dokkan responsibly.